Welcome back to Joe Stunner Boxing. There's been much hype surrounding RAMLA Ali, first Muslim fighter, female fighter. She was on the undercard of the Joshua Usyk rematch in Saudi Arabia, in Jeddah. We'll get to that later. But she was in against a woefully inept opponent by the name of Crystal Garcia Nova from the Dominican Republic, who came in with a very flashy record, 10 wins, 10 knockouts. How rare is that in women's boxing? 2 defeats, 1 by stoppage, no draws. She lasted, I think, 65 seconds, Miss Nova did. One big right hand was all it took. Nova went over. Who's a poet and didn't know it? She's on the floor, she's looking up at the ref, knows where she is, just didn't really want to get up. That's all she wrote, just over a minute. Woeful, kind of embarrassing actually. The commentators that are on the stream I watched said that it was embarrassing, and to be honest it was. I don't know, was she overwhelmed by the occasion? I mean, you think she'd give it a go. She's a former world title challenger. But all of those 10 knockouts, I mean, they are against unbelievably low opposition, and she just got completely exposed or overwhelmed by the occasion. You know, first all-women's fight in Jeddah, and Ali's a Muslim and all the rest of it. Now, this doesn't really tell us anything about Ali. Ali's 32 years old now. Nova was 22. And Ali is much hype surrounding her. You know, she's a model and an activist and all the rest of it. And, you know, good luck to her. Wish her all. But this is, you know, obviously this is a boxing channel, so we want to concentrate on that. There isn't really much to say about the fight because there wasn't a fight. How far can Ali go? Yeah, if she lives the life, if she concentrates on her talents and hones them and works hard, yeah, she can go far. The gene pool of women's fighters is not that deep nowadays, although women's boxing has made tremendous strides in recent years. But of course, there was an element here of, with this particular fight, of, you know, some of us don't think that Saudi Arabia, with its atrocious human rights record, should be anywhere near boxing. Right? You clear up your country, drag it into the 21st century, and then we'll give you the time of day. Until then, fuck off. I don't care how much money you've got. That would be my attitude. It isn't the attitude of promoters, Eddie Hearn and so on. Eddie Hearn interviewed constantly saying, you know, it's about grassroots investment. And Eddie, you're over there for the money, mate. Just like everyone else is. Okay? The only one who comes out of this smelling of roses is Usyk, because he asked to buy the rights of the Saudis for the Ukrainian TV rights so that he could show it to his war-torn nation free. And in fact, they gave it to him, which is one good thing that the Saudis do. I've got a very low opinion of the Saudis, but they did a good thing there. So Usyk's the only one with any kind of integrity. The rest of you in it for the money, okay? And there is this phrase, you know, they call it sportswashing, where they sort of launder social totalitarian states. I would call Saudi Arabia a fascist theocracy, and they kind of launder their bad deeds and their very bad social issues by, you know, if you've got money, you buy up major sporting events. Soviets have done this during the Soviet era. Let's not forget, you know, Rumble in the Jungle, Mobutu, Zaire, all that sort of thing. You know, another atrocious totalitarian country under Mobutu anyway. It's since changed of course now, but, you know, I don't buy this idea that, you know, allowing the Saudis into the fold with all their huge amounts of money and being very polite to them and very reverent to them kind of drags them into the 21st century. My God, they need it. You wouldn't get me over there. I don't care how much money I had, and I would happily, if I was in Joshua or do it. If I was in Joshua's position, I would have put my foot down and said, no, I don't want it in Saudi Arabia. But we've all got our own moral compasses. Some are different than others. But I thought this fight smacked of this. Had it been a good competitive fight, it might have done some good. It might, you know, apparently there are about 40 Saudi Muslim women who are fighters now. And so, look, I'm a show me sort of guy. You can talk till you're blue in the face about good intentions, but unless you show me something, I'm not really that interested in listening to your words. But anyway, the fight was what it was, all 65 seconds of it. Kind of embarrassing, but there we are. It's all over. What do you think? Did you see it? There wasn't much to miss. The jury's still out on Ali for me. I think she's pretty good. You know, I think she works with is it Canelo's trainer? I think it is, isn't it? All right. Well, she can't complain about not having the right people behind her. Yeah, we'll see where she goes. Women's boxing is continuing to fly. That's a good thing. All right. Leave your comments below if you've got any. Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button if you prefer. Subscribe to the channel. The big one later. Catch you then. Bye for now.